Welcome back to NC Bassing. Today on Lake Norman, Tuesday tournament. It's right before New Year's Eve, so we got, I guess a lot of people are off work. We probably got like 40, I'd guess about at least 30 plus boats, probably 40, but I don't know for sure. But full moon last night, I don't know if that's going to help the bite or hurt the bite. It might help the early bite, but usually the full moon hurts the bite unless it's springtime. But I've won 3 out of 4. I'm on a roll. Last week I had the second biggest bag I ever weighed in. I'm feeling pretty confident, but I'm not getting a lot of bites. They're just the right size bites, which is usually the opposite for me on Norman. I usually get plenty of bites, just can't catch a big fish. Probably going to live and die by the crankbait. I mean, that's the way I've been catching these big fish, and that's the great way to catch them in the wintertime, the bigger fish. I can't stand just dragging a jig. I want to cover water, but lately it's been, instead of you cover water, but you got to hit the right spots over and over. Once you find the fish, slow down. Throw the crankbait, but slow down. You're not fishing it fast, but just really thoroughly fish a spot. Really just going to try to make them bite the crankbait. I might throw the reactor mostly. I'm gonna throw the rock crawler too, see if they went off a little bit deeper. It's been cold. I ain't checked the water temperature, but I'm sure it's went down some. Hopefully they're still not biting the A-rig. That's the only reason I've been able to win. When they say I always get beat all winter by the A-rig bite, I need to get better at throwing it. I only have it out. I hope I only have to throw it today. Probably gonna be back tomorrow too. I'm gonna try to fish this lake a lot while I'm on a little roll. Momentum's key, guys, in fishing. I mean, 3 times. Almost every time I've won a tournament, I won the week after. Or win these Tuesday tournaments, I win the week after. So momentum's key. When you're on them, and confidence is huge too. When you're on them, but also you got confidence. When you just won, you got confidence to come out there and win it again. See if I can make it back to back. 3 weeks ago, I won back to back. I'm gonna try to win back to back. I weighed in a big bag last week. I'm confident. There's a lot of boats. I mean, so they're paying out more than one spot. So hopefully I'm at least getting the top 3, get some money. But I'm really going for that win. I'm gonna just try to get 3 fish in the boat on the crankbait. They've been good size ones if I can get them in the boat. Hopefully they're on my spots. Let's see how it goes. Fish, finally, something. Lost him, no, God. Oh my gosh, he went around the shoulder. Did not feel that big, luckily. But you never know, especially when it hits that close to the boat. It's usually a spot, but. God, right at the, oh, and I lost. Are you kidding me? I hope you guys seen that. I mean, it was like a 1 pound spot, but maybe 1.5 pound spot. Just ate this thing off the, right when it was coming out of the water. Fish, finally. It was like a big one. Oh my gosh, it's a catfish. It's a catfish. It's huge. It's not a bass. It's not a bass. It's a giant flathead, I think. Oh, he's in between the docks. Don't go in there. Oh yeah, he's definitely a catfish. Let's go back out into the lake, guys. Freaking giant. Didn't see what it was. It looked black though. Golly. Still can't see if it's a blue or a flathead. I got a 10-pound test line on here, guys. Come on, let's go back out in the middle of the lake. I do want to catch you because I can't catch a bass. Day's about halfway over. Go this way. It might be a carp. I can't tell. The sunlight is right on my eyes. It might be a carp. So I'm gonna go back this way. He's huge, whatever he is. It's a carp. It's not even a catfish. I snagged a carp, guys. Giant carp. I'd rather it be a catfish, honestly. Hey, this will be my PB carp if I can get it in, though, by far. Couldn't tell if it was a grass carp or a common carp either, though. He ain't small, I'll tell you that much. Now we're getting away from the docks. He could have easily got me on the poles, but he just went right through the middle of the walkway. Grass carp. It's a grass carp. Right in the belly. Oh, he got me soaked. Well, that's not bad, guys. Oh man, I always got a broke back. I guess because they're from the hatchery. A lot of them got like that deformed back. I've caught them like that before, but I've caught a couple of big grass carp at Skyview Lake, but I don't think they were that big. Definitely not. Thing's huge. It was pretty much barely hooked. I thought he was gonna keep fighting. I'm surprised he gave up that quick. I mean, he's really barely hooked, but it's in the right in his fin. There he is, guys. He ain't small. Weird shaped fish. He's probably not even 20, but he's probably right at 20. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. He's done slimed up the boat. Thank the state for stocking those things. Well guys, midday update. I'm sucking. I have not put one fish in the boat. Had 2 bites on the bridge. Probably should have stayed there a little bit longer, too many boats, but I did stay there like an hour, and I went back here. I tried a couple of secondary points on the way back here, nothing. Caught that stupid carp. That's about the only thing that's happened, the only thing exciting happened today is I caught a big grass carp. Didn't get a picture of it because I didn't have the camera going, but I'm gonna wing it now. I mean, what I'm trying is not working. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna try to go up in the cold water, try to catch a big one. I just want to put some fish in the boat. I usually don't catch a big fish up there, but I usually can get numbers. Hopefully I can catch a few. I mean, I'm struggling right now. Water's 45 degrees back here. It's probably cold up there too, but that's usually when the big ones bite. And really, guys, don't worry about the water temperature. I think too hard about what water temperature. I need to do this or I need to slow down and do that. Fish are still going to bite. You can catch them on a buzz bait in 45 degree water. I mean, I don't do that, but I've caught them on top waters in 50 degree water all the time. When the water used to when the water got in the 40s, I got scared because I can't really catch them when it gets real cold, but it doesn't really matter. I caught that big one when it was 48 degrees, I think it was that day. They're still biting up north through the ice. So, I mean, cold water doesn't mean everything. Fish are still going to bite. We're going to at least put a limit in the boat. Let's see how it goes. fish. Finally, something. Please stay hooked. I just want to land a fish. Can't get skunked. It's like a largemouth. It's a decent largemouth. I think it was a terrible net job. Finally, something. It's a spot. It's not a largemouth. Finally. Had to come back to the bridge. I mean, there's like 40 minutes left. Never give up. Probably something. I had one just hit it near the coming up off the bottom too. So maybe I can fill out a limit real quick, guys. Had to get off deeper. These took me till now to figure out I need to throw the rock crawler. Get out these fish out deeper. Ain't never yet, guys. It's 2 bites in 5 minutes. He's over 2 pounds by himself. God dang it, dude. That's how the day went. Spent more time with the lure retriever than I did fishing. Hung up all day long on people's fishing line. You can tell the bridge is getting hit hard by everybody when every single spot's got somebody's line on it.
Good traction on the tater. 386. Who is it?
Well, guys, terrible day for me. I mean, caught that big grass carp, but I just snagged him. It was a tough day. Just couldn't get bites. I mean, I tried some different areas, tried to stay off the bridge. Of course, I fished it this morning and had 2 bites early. Should have really thoroughly fished the bridge, but so many people on it. I wanted to find some new spots too, and I really thought for sure back in Rocky Creek I could catch them, but I just could not get bit back there. Still shad back there. Some big bags were weighed in today. 10-12 won it with a 560-something big fish, Matt McBee, tater hog, and a few good bags weighed in. 880 was second, Shane LaHewitt was second, and then 834 I think was a 3-way tie. So big fish tiebreaker with them guys. I mean, so we had 5 bags over 8 pounds. I'm just glad I didn't have like a 7.5 pound bag today, because I wouldn't even been in the money. I mean, we had 40 boats and 66 anglers. So it was about like last week. If I'd had that huge bag I had last week, I still wouldn't have won. I mean, he had a giant. The ones he had with it weren't that big, but they were solid spots. Giant largemouth. I don't know what was going on today. I mean, it's terrible conditions. Post frontal, northeast wind. When wind's out the east, fish bite the least. When wind's out the west, fish bite the best. I'm coming back tomorrow for practice. I'm going to fish with Pete. Hopefully I can get some. We're going to try to fish down late, find some new spots. Even though we're going to fish against each other on Saturday, but I'm coming back for redemption. Tomorrow it's going to be pre-frontal, perfect conditions to fish. I think we'll be able to catch them. But on Saturday, I already took vacation for that Saturday tournament, and it's going to be post-frontal then too. So it's going to be a lot warmer though, so maybe that'll help. I don't know. These post-frontal days are making it tough to fish, but I'm on a roll. So having one bad day doesn't really hurt my confidence too bad. I'm going to be back for tomorrow and fish for fun, a little bit less pressure. Maybe I can find a good pattern. There's not a ton of fish biting, but the ones that are biting are giants. I mean, Lake Norman's pulling out big bags right now, guys. If you want, I mean, it's weird how big these bags are lately. I mean, used to 8 pounds, you'd win every Tuesday easily. I mean, but thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on NC Bassin'.